Fabulous Living with Angela Jones. I'm your host, Angela Jones. I'm so excited about today's show. I have so much in store for you today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. I am. It's a lovely day today. I'm feeling so fabulous. So, anyway, today's show, I decided I wanted to make this show all about style. I think style is important, but I also think that we always think about style in terms of fashion. And there's so much more to being a stylish person than being a fashionable person. Because I don't think that the two are always, um, you know, mutually exclusive. That's a good way of putting it. Thank you, Dee. So, I wanted to kind of focus on, just different elements of creating a stylish life. So today's show, I'm calling it Fabulous Living, Curating a Stylish Life. And, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can kind of add a little style to your home, to your soirees. And then I have a special guest on today. You'll remember her. She's a familiar face. She's been on the show before in a different capacity. But she's going to come on and tell us all about ways to be, stylish through beauty and fashion and the things that are kind of synonymous with style when you think of them. But I wanted to start off by kind of showing you some different ways you can kind of add style to your home. First of all, my take on style is that, to me, style is not, what designers you're wearing or the kind of home you're living in or what have you. I think that style is not necessarily what you wear, but it's what you do. I mean, whether you can add a little style, you can take something mundane, and if you kind of add a little, spice to it and, zhuzh it up a little bit and add some style and flair to it, I think that can kind of, to me, that's what style is. That's what style is to me, is being able to take a little something else and kind of putting your own spin on it and kind of elevating and taking it to another level. That to me is what style is all about. So, first off, I kind of wanted to kind of get into, like I said, I'm going to kind of take care of like the home kind of thing, and I'm going to leave all the fashion and beauty stuff to my special guest today because that is her area of expertise, and I'll tell you a little bit more about her in a moment. But first of all, kind of wanted to share with you a little bit about creating a stylish home. And I kind of personally feel that again, you can live in a studio. I've seen some people decorate some studios, and they are so bad and good. Bad isn't good, and so it doesn't matter. You can live. I've seen people that live in big, beautiful homes in gated communities, and I'm kind of walking, and I'm like, this isn't very stylish. This isn't very chic. So that's not necessarily what it means. I think sometimes it's just working with your gut and kind of adding your own pizzazz and flair and a little bit of panache to it. I think, to me, that is what style is. So there's so many different ways you can do that in your home. And I think that kind of doing things in unexpected ways, like, for instance, for me, I have a very small bathroom. I have a city apartment, so I have a very small bathroom, but I added this humongous piece of artwork to my bathroom. But it adds an element of drama to the room, and it also, makes the room look bigger because I have that big piece hanging on the wall. So I just think there are little things you can do throughout your home to kind of add a little punch to your decor. So I want to start off by sharing one of my favorite things in my home that I've had like multiple uses for, and that's my bar cart. Bar carts have been all the rage for like the last maybe 7-8 years. They've kind of been like a big to-do. But if you think about like shows from like the 50s or 60s, you see like the husband, come home from work and go over to a cart. What's a bar cart? So they're not new. They say everything that's old, is new again, and that is what the deal is with the bar cart. What I love about a bar cart is you can use it in a multitude of ways, and that to me is style. When you can kind of take a piece and you can kind of use it in different rooms and kind of transform it, that's a way to add a stylish element to your home. And bar carts aren't expensive. That's another good thing. The bar cart that I have in my home, I got for $100 at Home Goods, my favorite store. I love Home Goods. So for $100, I just kind of pulled some other elements from my home that I've already had in play and kind of put it on the bar cart and styled it, and voila, instant style. So I'm going to show you some looks, 2 different ways you can kind of use your bar cart. So this is my bar cart, and I have it in my foyer. Now, typically, you think about a bar cart, you kind of think about it having, like this, like all the liquor and using it like a bar, which is great. So that is the way I have it kind of set up here. And I just kind of have, my beverage, chiller, some champagne flutes, some candles. I have my little pop the bubbly little, you know, um, little quote there, and then I have some chocolate candies back there in the back, and then I have my lilies and a lamp to add an element of lighting, because duh, you need to see, and to also, add a little bit of ambiance, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll kind of go out, and then I'll just have that light on, and when I come in, it's just so nice and cozy just to see this little vignette all lit up. So that's kind of what I have on the top shelf. And then on the bottom, I placed some, since it's the fall, and if you follow me on Instagram, I kind of shared that I don't really like to do the traditional orange and black and brown for the fall. That's just not my thing. So I kind of have, since my home is more grays and whites and pinks, I have mercury glass and gray and white pumpkins. So I kind of styled those at the bottom, and I put one of the pumpkins on top of a stack of books. So that kind of created like a little look there. So this is the traditional way that you would use a bar cart. So that's look one. And now I'm going to show you look two. So in this way on the top, I just kind of placed some, personal effects. I put like a picture of me and my mom and my grandmother on it. And then I have a tray to put like my keys and things like that I need to just kind of grab. I can sit my cell phone on that little tray. Anything that I know I'm going to need as I'm dashing in and out of my apartment, I have it right there at the ready at my door. So it's just nice because you can use it in a multitude of ways, which I love. And, on my blog, so check out my blog. I have an old blog post where I talk about decorating small spaces, and the bar cart is one of the ways that you can kind of, maybe you can't do your whole apartment or your whole townhome or home all over, but there are little ways you can just kind of add a little bit of, you can kind of do a little, you can add a little element of style to your home. So I love a bar cart. Love, 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 love. And like I said, the one that I got it for $99 at Home Goods, which is a great price. I mean, of course, I've seen them, you can definitely get some that are $500, $600, $700, but why? When Home Goods has it for $100, why would you do that? So, yeah, so they're just little ways that you can add a little bit of style. And I've also used my bar cart as like a hot chocolate bar. I've used it as a champagne bar, a mimosa bar. I've used it for a number of different, beverage station kind of, things. And it's great. But it can also be used in your bathroom. You can use it in, put all of your, spa items on it and roll some towels and put them in a nice, lovely little basket. So many ways you can use the bar cart. So that's another little stylish little way you can add a little style to your home. So the next topic I would like to talk about is how to have a stylish soiree. And I know I've talked about that when I kind of talked about the whole entertaining at home show that we had a few months back. But they're just little things that you can do to just kind of add a little zhuzh to your event. So for instance, I feel like we're getting ready to roll into the holidays, and I feel that people want, it's great to have people over, and it's all about the food and having great company, because that's what it really boils down to at the end of the day. But people are looking for little elements of like some, little surprises here and there, little things to kind of make it a little interesting. So, again, kind of marrying, I wasn't even planning on doing that, but kind of marrying what I just said about like using the bar cart. I love the bar cart for a number of reasons because I can use it for so many different things. I can kind of have my beverage tub there and have all my drinks, organized there in beautiful glasses or mugs or what have you. I've used it as a coffee station. I've used it as a for hot apple cider and things like that. And I've had the cinnamon sticks all, placed very nicely on the, cart and cups and, pretty glasses and things like that. So there's so many different ways you can use the cart, and also kind of use that to kind of add a little more pizzazz to your soiree. And speaking of like, like creating a bar kind of thing. I feel that that is such a great way to kind of add an element of style to your event, whether it is doing a taco bar, or whether it is a biscuit bar. If you're having a brunch, have a number of different kinds of biscuits like sweet potato, buttermilk, you know, trying to think of what else. Just any kind of biscuit. It's a biscuit. It's gonna be good. Buttermilk biscuits, sweet potato biscuits. You can have different scones and things like that, and then have all the fixings out, so that everybody can kind of make their own thing and kind of have them on different, trays and tiered, displays and things like that, with all your different jams on trays. Lovely display, and people like that. And it's easier on you because you can just kind of have everything out, and it's self-serve, and you don't have to run around and do a lot of reheating of anything, or everything is all set and ready to go. So I think that if you can kind of make it so that it's easy on you, but yet still stylish and chic, and like create little vignettes throughout your home. Like I said, you can have your buffet where you have everything set up, and then you can have the bar cart for the drinks, and maybe in another area you have your desserts. That's another way to kind of make it stylish too, instead of having everything all spread out in one place. Just kind of have different little pockets where people can go to get different little things, like a dessert station and your drink station and your buffet. So I love that. So speaking of which, one little way to kind of add an element of surprise is to, like I said, have a champagne bar. You can have all of the different, you can have rosé, you can have prosecco, all different kinds of champagne, anything like that that you wanted to have. And then I think it's just nice to have to add a little bit of oomph to it, and to kind of make it colorful and pretty. Just take this is a small cookie scoop, and just kind of place a scoop of it in your champagne flutes. Just a scoop. If you want a little more, you can, but just one is sufficient. And you just place one in each champagne flute. And this is just some Trader Joe's mango. I kind of thought, I know mango is summery and all of that, blah, blah, blah. But it was orange, so I kind of thought it looked kind of fallish. So I said, we're going to go with it. And of course, you can do this with raspberry or strawberry sorbet, or what have you. But just put a scoop in. And then I have this mango prosecco that I'm just going to pour right on top. And it's just going to make it really pretty. And make it a nice, sweet, but fruity drink for your guest. They'll enjoy that. A nice, refreshing drink. And it's great for brunch, of course. And then if you wanted to, honestly, if you didn't want to have, let's say, hey, you're like, hey, I don't want to do any dessert. You could have these, because they're really, it's kind of sweet with the sorbet, and a cheese tray, and voila, you're set. Add a little more to this. I don't want to be stingy with this person. There you have it. And we're all set. So let's check it out here. I'm not a mango person, but I'm going to drink it anyway. Not bad. Not bad. So I'm going to keep working on this. But next up, I have my guest lifestyle blogger, Summer Theodore. She's going to share everything about living a stylish life. Right back. everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm so excited.
So am
Everyone, I have Summer Theodore back in the studio.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. You all remember Summer was here. What was that? Was
It was
March?
Yeah, it was earlier this year, I believe.
I think it was March.
Yeah.
It was still kind of chilly out.
Still kind of chilly. Not quite spring. Oh, sorry.
Tell me.
Still kind of chilly, not quite spring.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I feel like we were robbed of spring this year, but that's another show for another day.
That is. Indeed. We were. But we always are. We don't ever get a spring here in D.C.
And I was on with my coach, Michelle McKinney.
Yes. So
shout out to Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, because you made this connection for the two of us.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Summer shared with us when she was on last time that she had a lifestyle blog, and I said, I'm going to have you on, and I pride myself on being a woman of my word, and I said, I'm going to have her back.
Yes.
So I've been trying for like a couple of months, and our schedules just haven't matched, and when she said she could do it, I was like, yes, whenever you're available. I'll just make that show about style. We'll just make it happen. So I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you
for
so
having
much.
me.
Absolutely.
Yes, your show is fabulous.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Summer is a lifestyle blogger. Since today's show is all about style, I thought, who better to have than style maven Summer Theodore?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So, I kind of wanted to talk to you. I guess, first of all, how did you even start the blog? Like, how did it come into be, into being all of that? I want to hear about that story and how it came into, and then follow that with who you're, I want to know next, like, who in your family, because I feel like it was somebody in your family or somebody that was super stylish, whether it was your grandmother or your mom.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. Yeah.
Go.
Yes. So, again, my name is Summer Theodore. I have a fashion and lifestyle blog here in the DMV area, and it's www.andinsummary.com. I share a summary of my favorite things. And
love that name.
The main thing I love is fashion and style. It is a difference between fashion and style. I feel like you said earlier, I love what you said. Style is what you put on it. It's the je ne sais quoi, like that it thing. Like, ooh, she has style. It's just, when you're wearing the dress and the dress is not wearing you.
Absolutely.
That's what we want.
Absolutely.
And I stumbled upon blogging via one of my best friends, Colette. She actually was like an avid YouTuber, meaning she wasn't YouTubing herself, but she actually watched them a lot.
Okay.
So I started watching them with her, and she was like, you're really creative. You really should like put your style out there, tell people about, fashion style, what you like to do. And hence I started thinking about creating a blog, and then other friends like, hey, why don't you put your stuff out there? And I'm like, no one's going to read it. No one cares, And so I just said, hey, why not? Why not just put yourself out there?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how long have you had your blog? A few years?
I've had it, it'll be 6 years in January.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a lot of work.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And to stay around that long, too, is a big deal. You have to
love it, and you have to have a passion for it.
Now, do you blog full-time?
I do.
Is this your full-time job?
Well, I blog part-time.
Okay.
I am a stay-at-home wife. Shout out to the hubby.
Yes.
But it is turning.
Does he have a brother? I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Another show, Angie. Another show, Jesus. Okay, sorry.
I do it full-time. Technically, I do it full-time, but I'm trying to bring it so that it can pretty much be my full-time, income situation. Things
That's
like
what I was asking. Yeah.
I did have a part-time job, but now I've quit that so that I can focus on the blog full-time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So, style, family, who?
Grandma.
I knew it.
Grandma.
I knew it.
On my mother's side, God rest her soul, and my father's side, luckily she's still living with us. My grandmother on my mother's side, though, she raised me. I was in the home with her a lot.
Okay.
And she never left the house without her Elizabeth Arden red lipstick.
Yes.
Okay?
Not Elizabeth Arden.
Elizabeth Arden.
Love
and
it.
her White Diamonds perfume.
Okay.
Nothing was going to happen until that was on. And she loved wearing tops like this has a pussy bow. She loved wearing tops like this, and she always was matching and was always well put together, and she made sure I was dressed to the nines. I could not leave the house without looking my absolute best, and she absolutely definitely influenced my style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yes.
Yes. And my grandmother on my father's side, too, I was very blessed growing up with two grandmothers that were so stylish and just, with being African American women, we lived in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And, they were not afraid to, like, step out and look their best. So I just had a lot of women around me that
That's awesome.
express themselves through
Yeah,
fashion.
yeah. And I think that as a culture, that's a lot of what we do as black. It's black, not even just women, men too.
Absolutely.
We kind of, that's like one of our ways we communicate and kind of express ourselves is through our clothes and our attire and sense of style and things like that. So
we pride ourselves in that.
Absolutely.
I think that just through the history of black culture, we tend to set the tone when it comes to fashion, music, pretty much. If we're wearing it, then it's cool.
Yes.
And we know that. So we're
Yes,
very confident.
Yes,
it's a
we
way
are.
to show up and show out without even saying anything.
Yes.
You just know I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so true.
And I love how you can just bring your personality out too. It just, you could tell like if someone's bohemian or if they are really like maybe New York City chic or if they're a little country or, it doesn't matter as long as the style fits you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how would you, I already kind of know the answer to this because I follow you on Instagram. So what would you say your style is? You're kind of you wear a little bit of everything, which I love.
Thank you for noticing
Yes.
that.
But if you had, so what's your favorite look? Like if you had to say, are you more, do you like being more New York chic, like you said, or do you like to be more modern, or when you're more classic or eclectic, or what you?
Lately, I love the more
today
urban.
You're looking very Parisian.
Thank you.
You're looking
Thank
very
you.
Parisian
Thank
chic.
you. I should be,
you should be sipping
on the streets.
Yes.
In
On
Paris.
Rue de Maison.
Yes.
And by the Seine River. I love it.
I want to go back there one day. Right now, I would say I love the urban look regarding like the matching sweatsuits, sneakers, jean jacket, motorcycle jacket.
Okay.
Something. I don't wear a lot of heels anymore. Recently, I realized I don't wear heels as much anymore because I'm so glad flats are back in.
Yeah, flats are
Ladies,
in, and they make fashionable flats now because flats used to be like dorky old lady naturalizers, but flats now are really cute.
And chunky heels, lower heels. So, and I also love a good dress. Like today, it's so easy. If you get a nice, pretty dress that's in the color palette, and then also that has like maybe a print. And all you have to do is match, like I did. I put some accessories on today. I have some white booties on. You put on a hat, a good lipstick, and you're out the door. You don't have, it's like a no fuss, outfit. So that's
kind of more the look that you're kind of leaning towards these days.
I'm leaning towards these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, what fashion trends do you love, like that are in like this season?
Okay, so there's a few that I love right now.
Tell me what you love and what you hate.
Okay.
Break it down.
We have to. I have to make sure you guys are out here representing yourselves accordingly.
Absolutely. So break it down, Summer.
So for fall and winter, I love prints. And as you can see right now, my dress is a purple and white paisley print. I never liked flowers on clothes. But all of a sudden, I think about 2 years ago, I think I've been attracted to them.
Flowers are hot this year.
Yeah, and they're still hot. So I say, and bold prints like stripes and color blocking and things like that. So I'm loving that. I'm loving layers. Because I'm not a big coat girl. I don't like putting a large coat on. If I want to show off, it may be.
It's cold in Pittsburgh.
I know,
you don't
but
wear a coat.
but see, down here it's not as cold.
So you say.
It's still colder in Pittsburgh.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
True.
So
touche.
I don't like big coats, so I will layer. I will put on a fashionable scarf. I will wear a turtleneck. I will wear a puffy vest or a motorcycle jacket or a trench. And that does segue into my third favorite one. I will say a trench coat is a must-have, everyone. You need a really good trench. Start out with the khaki color because that is just
classic. Yes.
You're never going to ever give it away unless there's something wrong with it.
Exactly.
But then go into your night. Like today, I have a gray trench with me. There are I have a burgundy one at home. I want an emerald green one. It's a great way to show the pop of color, and you can dress it up and dress it down. You can place a like a statement tee under it with some great ripped jeans and a booty or some sneakers, but then dress it up with like a dress like I have on today.
Right.
Yeah, so there's some really good trends out right now. I'm still loving jewel tones, as far as your burgundies and your mustard yellows and your greens and things like that. So yeah, and don't be afraid to wear a dress. You know, a good sweater dress, or this is a nice maxi dress that has long sleeves. Yes. And you put on a great thick stocking with some booties or a knee boot, which everyone needs as well.
Yes. Yes, we're going to get into that. I want you to tell me the must-haves.
With the footwear, yes.
No, just in the closet, period.
Oh,
we'll get to that in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And luckily this fall, next month, I'm going to be releasing a must-haves for fall list for everyone. So, yeah. Definitely stay tuned and follow the blog.
Yes. Okay, what you hate? Tell me the trends you don't like.
Okay. I do not. One thing I love the oversized trend if it fits your body correctly. If it doesn't, then it can kind of swallow you and then you hide in the clothes. So I like the boyfriend jean, but it still has to be the correct fit. I love an oversized sweatshirt that's going to even possibly come off the shoulder. That's a little sexy in the winter, because you can still show a little skin. However, it still has to fit correctly. Like, it can't be too big. Right. And I also am not loving the super tight skinny jean or the super tight skinny pant. It has to be the correct. Again, we're going back to fit. Yeah. So right now, I don't really hate a particular trend. It's just, if it doesn't fit your body, then that's the thing. I think it doesn't. You're not selling it well. Yeah. And you're not representing yourself well when you go out into the world. My biggest concern, especially for women, is that I want women to go out in the world feeling and looking their best selves. Period. You need to feel and look your best self. If you don't feel like your best self, you can at least look it, and then you may probably feel better. But if you don't look your best self, you're not going to feel good either. No, that's very true. So you just have to make sure your clothes fit properly. And that's key anyway, isn't it? I mean, is a lot of people say, oh, I'm a size 10. But really, you should really be taking your clothes to the tailor and getting them to fit your body. Yes. And let me tell you when I discovered that, honestly, was when I was watching Girlfriends. Do you remember how well Joan's clothes fit her? Oh, my goodness. Woo! I just want them to place Girlfriends on Netflix. Yes. Netflix, if you're listening. Netflix. Place Girlfriends on Netflix, please. We want Girlfriends. But remember how well and how her clothes were just like made to her body. And I really realized, yes, I may wear a 10, but I still need to get it taken in and made to my specifications as far as my body. Yes. So I think that's important too. Speaking back to what you said about fit, I think that's so key in general. It is. And I think in the wintertime, I have done it. And sometimes I still slip up. We can get a little lazy when it comes to dressing. We can. Because it's cold. We really don't feel like going out in the elements. And I understand. But especially if you're going to an event, holidays are coming. You're going to see a lot of family or friends. You're going to gather. There's going to be pictures. We have social media now. Yes. So those pictures live on forever. And you don't want to look back on something like, I could have wore that a little better if I would have just taken it in. And you don't have to have a personal tailor. You could also just go to your local dry cleaner. Yes. I take a lot of my things to a dry cleaner. Yeah, and pay under $20 for them to hem a skirt or put a split in it, or just to hem or tuck in anything that may not fit well. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, since we spoke on style, icons in your family, who are some stylish people, celebrities, or what have you, that you love their look? Tracee Ellis Ross. Yes. If I could just trade places with her for an hour, I don't even need the full 24. I know. I just need 1 hour of Tracy's time. I love her style right now. It's so chic, it's so key. J-Lo, I feel like she just cannot go wrong with a lot of things that she wears. I think an underdog that people don't really pay attention to is Kelly Rowland and Lala. They're best friends. I think people don't pay attention. Lala Anthony goes out looking awesome. She does. All the time. I've seen some looks of hers recently. And Kelly Rowland does as well. I'm gonna have to check out Kelly Rowland. She wears some really good chic looks. She wears I love how she wears the oversized look. Even though that she's small, she'll
'Cause, yeah,
wear like
she's
a
really
men's,
small.
the menswear look, and it looks great on her. It's not swallowing her frame. So yeah, like, but Tracy Ellis Ross, man, I mean, right
Yeah,
now
she killed it.
I feel like I'm reposting her almost every other day with a good look.
What was your favorite look from the American Music Awards?
She has so many, and I love that she wore black designers.
Me too.
She purposely
I love
wore
that about her.
black designers.
I love
and
that.
I loved her opening number, where she, because I just love her sense of humor.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorites. But I think one of my favorites actually was in the promo, and she had like this silver sequins outfit on. It was like a cape situation. Oh my
I'm gonna have to
gosh,
look
it was
that
so
up.
chic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like with a long cape?
Yes, it was really long. It dragged on the floor.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
Wait a
so
minute, did she
good.
have one on with like some pants?
Yes.
Yes, I did see
Absolutely.
that. Oh, yeah, I did see that.
And she can hang a pant. Like, pants hang on her like no other.
Because I am not a pants person.
Everyone's not a pant person.
But she can wear some and that's what I mean. That's what, remember she wore pants a lot on Girlfriends.
Absolutely.
And that's when I was like, oh, she killed it, because she would just wear a suit.
Yeah.
Simple little shell underneath, but the fit and the way she wore the pants.
Fit, but we go back to the fit.
Back to the fit.
And it's not because she's small.
No, she's a curvy girl.
Yeah, there are curvy women that are wearing the same, like, pants or dresses, and it's because the fit is so good on them. It looks great.
That's
and you
true.
want pants to elongate your body and make you look taller. And,
Exactly.
just glamorous when you're walking in a room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So favorite designers, favorite stores to shop in.
Okay. So my favorite stores to shop in, this is going to shock some people, but New York and Company is one of my favorite stores. Actually, this dress that I'm wearing is from New York and Company. It's not our average. Back in the day, I think New York and Company, they were catering to like the working woman, and it just didn't have any style or pizzazz. But now with the Gabrielle Union line,
I was going to say, I know
Eva
she has a line.
Mendes, they've really come in and freshened it up. And they have some great affordable
I'm going
pieces
to check it out.
for every age, every style, every size. I think they go up to a size 22 now.
Really?
Yeah, so they are covering the range. They are just really honing in on the younger demographic, but also they know anyone at any age range just wants to look good and fashionable. So yeah, check them out. They're great for staple pieces too.
Okay.
But I also like them for your fast trends.
Okay.
And with your fast trends, if you like, say if you're not really big into prints.
Yeah.
And you just want to try it out, then buy it from a New York and Company or even an ASOS or a Zara when it's on sale. And don't pay full price for it.
Right.
Buy it when it's on sale, try it out, and if you only wore it once or twice, you're not upset about it.
Exactly.
Because you only paid maybe $15 to $35 for it.
Right. Right.
So yeah, New York and Company is one of my go-tos.
Okay.
I'm always on ASOS. You have to be very patient because they have a lot of clothing on that site.
Okay.
So you have to
Never
use
tried
your
that.
filters. If you're looking for something very specific, use your filters on that site. If I'm looking for a white pant, then I'm going to look for a white pant in my size only. Do not forget to filter to your size on any website that you're shopping.
Right.
Because you can see something that you love and then you click it.
Be mad as a mug when you say it. It says
But it doesn't have your
only
size
available in a 2.
and you're like, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's one of my favorite stores. I still love Nordstrom's and Nordstrom Rack.
Me too.
I still love Nordstrom
my
and Nordstrom
favorites.
Rack. And Nordstrom Rack, I really love getting my shoes from. They have nice
they do.
designer shoes.
They do.
And they'll be on sale, and you'll really be able to get a bargain for a good quality shoe. Another website that I love that I don't think a lot of people go on is Gilt. GILT.com. They actually have pop-ups here in the city about once or twice a year. And I got a pair of Cole Haan knee boots from them. I kid you not, about 3 or 4 years ago, and they still look brand new out the box. And I wear them out fall and winter. So sometimes you just have to, you have to be patient, go through some things, and they were on sale for $100, and Cole Haan can be expensive. So I really try to stay affordable. I know my girls that are following me, they want to stay within budget, but you still want to look great.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I really try to buy a lot of things on sale and invest in things that matter, like your coats, maybe a designer bag here and there, and some great boots or shoes.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna mosey on to beauty.
Oh, yes.
Because I know I've seen,
I love beauty.
Yes, you do.
I do, and I love skincare.
Yes.
Skincare is very important.
And that's so funny because the other week I did a show on like my favorite like beauty items.
Yeah.
And I was just telling people because I used to work in cosmetics many moons ago.
Wow.
I don't want somebody to tell me, I mean, that's fine if somebody says my makeup looks great, but it's
Yeah.
better if somebody says, your skin is so pretty.
Absolutely.
That is what I want to hear.
My girlfriend, Rashida
And you got to
Banks.
have the base. Oh,
Hi, Rashida.
yes.
She has
flawless.
Flawless. I mean, can I just have her jeans?
Yes.
Because I know it's deep embedded in her jeans.
It
somewhere.
is. It is.
But you could also work for great skins.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So what skincare do you use and who do you like? What are your favorites?
Right now, my skincare regimen consists of 2 different face washes. One is by Urban Skin RX, the facial bar. I love that. I get the one in the white pack, which is for cleaning your pores, making sure that you know, to keep the acne at bay. And then the second one I like from them is the one in the blue pack. I believe it's the Even Tone bar.
Okay.
They're really great. You can get it at Target. So awesome that they're in Target now because it makes it really accessible.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I do. Or if my skin is really dry and I wore makeup like today when I wash my face tonight, I'm going to use a foaming cleanser, which I love because I feel like it just nourishes my skin a little bit more and it really helps to get the makeup off. And just a little side note, one of my favorite makeup removers right now is the Micellar Water by Garnier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Very gentle. Doesn't burn your eyes. I use a cotton swab, like a cotton ball, and wipe off. You can just use like maybe 2 cotton balls and get it off your face, and it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially for that stubborn black eyeliner, mascara, things like that.
Yeah, we're liquid, so yeah.
I also use a toner. So I use witch hazel and lavender. So I love that. And then I also use a vitamin C serum. And I love the Ole Henkerson's True Serum. That's a great one. And my girlfriend just recommended one from Dermalogica.
Okay,
that I'm gonna try.
That's a good line.
Yeah,
that's a good line.
And then after that, I put the True Serum on, and then I'll go to my moisturizer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really great, important to layer in the winter because the elements will beat up your skin, and you still need to use an SPF, everyone.
Yeah.
SPF is still important.
Women of color.
Women
we
of
think
color,
we don't need
especially.
it. We need it.
You don't want to get skin cancer.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get hyperpigmentation.
Absolutely.
So you want to use a sunscreen that should be used last on your face, and you may need to reapply maybe twice a day, but it'll save your skin.
Yeah, for sure.
So even in the wintertime, I know people think the sun is not shining as bright. It is. There's still UV rays coming through those
That's
clouds.
right.
Yeah.
Very good advice.
Thank you.
Okay, color. What do you love? And let me tell you what I haven't tried yet, and I know you tried. I saw it on your on Instagram.
Okay.
Fenty. Tell me. Which, she went off. She loves Fenty.
So I love
Fenty. For people who don't, for the viewers who don't know, is music artist Rihanna's line.
Yes,
and
she did a great job with that.
Really?
Line. Yeah. I love my favorite product of hers from that line, hands down. If you only need to get one product of hers, is the Gloss Bomb.
Okay.
It's a pink. I have it in my purse. I'll show it to you after the show.
Okay.
It is a pink everyday, pinky nude everyday.
Ooh, I love a pinky
Keep
nude.
your lips moisturized and looking great. Everyday wear. Like you just keep it in your bag. Do not take it out. You don't have to use any of your chapstick, any of that. Just use the Fenty Gloss Bomb. I just really love that.
Okay.
For color, I love a great blush. Right now, I'm loving NARS Orgasm Blush is always like
NARS
it's a cult favorite, and you can't go wrong with it. But Sephora has a really great dupe, and I can't remember the exact name of the blush. However, they have a blush palette that is like 6 shades in there, and I believe it was under $30, and it gives you everything from a light brown to peachy to red to orange. It gives you a little bit of everything.
Wow.
And I feel like it's great for all skin tones.
Okay.
Yeah, and also a great lip. As you can see here, I'm wearing a color lip today.
Yeah.
This is
That's pretty.
Thank you. This is a lip gloss from NYX. It's raisin. It's one of my favorite colors.
That's really complimentary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's I get it at Ulta. $6, $7. Very easy. I didn't put a lip liner with it today, but you, of course, maybe get Night Moth at MAC, put a lip liner around it, and then
I can see that.
fill it in. But reds, burgundies, oranges, you know, if you're not a full makeup girl, just put on mascara. This is your key, ladies. Put on mascara, a little blush, and a nice lip, and that's your makeup.
Yeah.
That's it. Now you might need a little concealer and things like that if you have any dark circles or anything like that. But I say just keep it really minimum and cute in the wintertime. Yeah.
Okay.
And get out the door really quickly.
Yes, that's the key. And I think that's the hindrance. I think a lot of women don't want to wear makeup because they're like, oh my gosh, because it's going to be forever. You got to have it all caked on. And it doesn't. Like, it takes me, I get my makeup done in like 7 minutes.
See, I have a
down.
5 to 10 minute face. My 5 to 10 minute face is my great MAC compact. I wear NC45, so I'll use my powder from MAC. Then I also may use a concealer. Use your concealer first, then powder, mascara because you want to open up those eyes, a little blush, and then you put on lipstick. Now I put on more today because I was coming on to Fabulous Living. I just can't just show up with that.
I love it.
I have to show up Lux, you know, at the elevate.
To be fabulous.
However, but every day, if you want to get out the door really quickly, 5 to 10 minutes, and then it's not a lot to take off at night.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because I know a lot of times you're like, I have to take all this off, and it's gonna, you know, that whole thing. So. Yeah. And don't forget to take off your makeup at night, ladies. I know we don't want to, but even if you don't do your full routine, at least take the makeup off and put on an oil or your moisturizer and just go to bed and then wash it in the morning. Yeah.
Minimum.
At minimum.
Yes. So before we have you go, hey, can we pull up Summer's blog? Because I want people to kind of see all the fabulousness on her blog.
And she's getting a revamp next month.
Oh, really?
Yes. I've had this site for 2 years.
Okay.
And most of the photos are by my wonderful
so cute.
friend.
I was going to ask
Mecca
you,
Gamble.
who does... Okay.
She's in Atlanta, but I also work with local photographers here. So feel free to, DM me at Ann in Summary on Instagram. And also, I just feel I still love my site, but I just wanted to refresh it.
Yeah, we can do that every now and then, just like we do with ourselves.
So in November, it'll have a full revamp. I'm so excited.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. So, the things that... Okay, now I'm going to ask you this way. Tell me 5 things in the fashion and beauty world that you think that women must have in their closets or on their vanities.
Okay.
Then I want you to tell me the 5 things that you would need if you want a deserted island.
Ooh.
I don't have all this gray hair for nothing, Summer.
Oh my gosh. It only has 5 things to tell you that you need. Okay.
Must-haves.
Must-haves in your closet. We're going to go back to some of the things I stated earlier.
Yeah.
You need basics as far as great white and black t-shirts and long sleeve shirts. Because or a turtleneck. You go always layer those.
True.
Okay. One of my favorite stores I forgot to mention, Uniqlo, is a Japanese brand. UNIQLO. Though I have shirts. I was first introduced to them back in New York, but they have one here now in Tyson's Corner, and there's one in DC. But if you don't live by Uniqlo, their shipping is fabulous. Their website is great.
Okay.
But they're great for basics as far as your turtlenecks, your tees, your long sleeve shirts, because they're black stay black and they're white stay white, and it's very hard to find shirts. That, even when you wash them multiple times, I have some shirts from them from 3-4 years ago, and they're still great. Okay. So that's just a good nugget there.
Good tip.
I want you to get a fabulous shoe. You need a fabulous shoe. You do. I feel like you need a black shoe, but then you also need girl, where you get those shoes? Yeah. Like you. And
when you say that made me want to look down like, wear the fabulous
Like,
shoes.
ooh, where did you get those shoes?
Yes.
So whether if that's a boot or a booty or a heel, especially right now, white booties are really in. I have a pair on right now. I wouldn't invest too much into them because they may go out of season, but I'm still going to be a girl even years from now that wearing white after Labor Day is a must.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah,
that rule is
that
gone.
is so like for
Yeah.
mothers and grandmothers. Yeah.
I need you to have a great jean. High waisted, mid rise, dark, light, whatever suits your fancy. Get you a great jean that fits well.
Okay.
You need a great blazer. Because again, dress up or dress down.
Yep.
Place it with a skirt, jeans,
So true.
slacks, shorts. I've worn blazers with everything.
Yes.
And a great fabulous trench or a
Okay, you
coat
said-
that really is going to wow. Like if
Yeah,
because
nice statement
sometimes
coat.
you go walk in with a really like a black turtleneck with black slacks, but have on a great coat and a great shoe,
And it sets
you'll
the whole thing
it
off.
sets the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 5 things that you
Need on a
on the
deserted
deserted
island.
island.
I need my husband.
Okay.
He's one.
Okay. That's one of you. Okay.
So
Let's do 4 more.
The Mister has to be
The
there.
mister has to be there. I love
I
it.
need my Fenty glass balm because my lips have to.
Okay.
And then
I
I
have
can
got to
also
try this. You have said this. That's the thing you need on the island.
I could also put a little bit of this glass balm on my eyelid to give it a little shiny look, and a little bit on my cheek to give it. It'll end up being a multi-purpose item. I'm thinking hard about this.
I like that. Okay, carry on.
I need a good blanket.
Okay.
I can't go to sleep without a blanket. I know I'm on an island, and it sounds crazy, but I need a good blanket.
Okay.
I need a great bottle of wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. And I need I will
What
also
other fashion or beauty item?
I would say I would need a great swimsuit.
Okay. Oh, that was good.
And if
Go
I
on the island.
can throw an extra one in
Okay,
there,
go ahead. Go
a
ahead,
great maxi dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
Because
that.
you could turn the maxi dress into the skirt. If you take the shoulders down, if you take the straps down, it could be strapless.
I love
and
it.
if you take it all the way down, then you could make it into a skirt.
I love a multi-use
And then you'll
piece.
have it over your swimsuit.
Love it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is why she's the style lady. Those were some really cool things.
Thank you.
Summer, thank you so much for being here today. Give everyone your
Absolutely.
social media and tell them when are you going to be relaunching your blog?
I'll be relaunching
new look.
this. The new look will be in November. I'm hoping to relaunch it before the holiday.
Okay.
I can't believe it's almost November, but we're
Yes,
here.
yes.
So my website is www.andinsummary.com. You spell that ANDINSOMMARY. And I'm also on social media everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter @AndInSummary.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming.
for having me.
So good to have
I
you.
can't believe the time went this fast.
It did.
Yeah.
I know. It always does.
I'm gonna have to come back in
You
spring.
are going to have to come back.
Yeah, that'll be great.
That would be great.
Yes.
Guys, that's all we have. I will see you next week.
Bye,
Have some
guys.
fun stuff in store. Have a wonderful week. Blessings.